Hi and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to explore different ways to answer opinion-based questions. As we know that the part 3 of the speaking test seeks the candidate's opinions and viewpoints, so in this video we'll explore some ways to answer different kinds of questions. So yes, as we saw earlier, that the part 3 questions are directly related to the cue card topic that one has received in the test, in the part 2 of the test. So for example, the topic in the cue card was describe a practical skill that you learned or describe a skill that you recently learned. So we are going to learn some questions and how to answer those questions for the topic of skills. Before we move any further, you should know that the answers to these questions should be in a little more detail than in part 1 answers. You can also include examples from your life, from the things that you have read or heard from other people to make your answer more better, to make your answer better. So, also, you should know that you are not marked based on the viewpoint or the belief that you hold, but solely on the basis of how you express and communicate those thoughts. So, let's move forward to the questions. The first question we have here under the topic of skills, mind you, it's a very common topic that you can get in your speaking exam, and the question types will be very similar as well. So the first question we look at here is, at what age is it difficult for a person to learn a new skill? We here saw that the question is at what age. Here we need to mention the age at which you think it is difficult. You can also dodge the question by saying that you do not think there is any particular age in which in which it is hard or difficult to learn a new skill. Also, again here, remember to rephrase the question. Remember to use as many synonyms as you can as compared to the question that has been given to you. So, that was it for one. Second one is, will age 5 or 20 be better to learn cooking? Here, you're asked on your opinion as to what age out of 5 or 20 you think is better to learn cooking. You can answer in hundreds of different ways, but one possible answer out of them can be that I do not think that either age is better to learn cooking. One can start learning cooking at the age of 5, which does not involve flames, etc. Or you can say that age 20 will be better for learning cooking because the person is mature enough to understand the details, and then you can extend further. The third type is will type again. Will learning things be easier in the future? Here we are clearly asking your opinion about the future and if things will be easier to learn then. So you can again answer positively or negatively. You can say, yes, they will be easier in the future given all the online resources. And of course, you should extend your answer. The fourth type is what. What is the difference between children learning what they like and what they have to learn? So we're given two choices, what the children like learning and what they have to learn. That is an obligation for them to learn. So you have to mention the difference between those two situations there. So you can say that children are very wholehearted in their approach to learning what they really like, but when it comes to things that they have to learn, they slack a little and then extend further. Next, who can teach good language? This is asking for an opinion on what kind of a person. Who indicates they're asking for a person. You can either give a name or a profession or any group of people if you wish to. So, one example for them could be, I think a writer or an author can teach good language because they know the nuances of that language. And you can extend. Next is why. Again, why? You're being asked the reason for a certain thing. Here, why is it more difficult to teach old people than younger ones? Now, you have been given an opinion or a statement themselves that it is difficult to teach older people than younger ones. But you can also take it the other way, or you can say that such a distinction does not exist. So one way is that you can answer the reason that why is it difficult to teach older people. For example, you can say that it is difficult or it is harder or it is tougher to teach older people because they have rigid thinking, or they think in a certain way, or they are more experienced so they do not need to learn more. Or you can say that I do not see any distinction in the way that old people and young people learn. It is, in my opinion, as easy to teach old people as it is for younger ones. Next is the question of where. Where can people learn practical skills from? So, where is a place or a platform which, in this case, teaches practical skills? So, here you can either say a person can learn from institutes, they can learn from online resources, or they can be self taught. So, where you must mention a platform or a person or an institute, etc. What kind of qualities now? In the next question, what kind of qualities are required in a leader? Here, what indicates you should mention some names. What kind of qualities are required in a leader? So you can say that a leader should have public speaking qualities or should have the quality to listen to other people effectively. Those are some of the ways to tackle these kinds of questions.